Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a presidential order recognizing the independence of breakaway territories in eastern Ukraine, escalating tensions with the West. Putin's declaration follows a conference of the Presidential Security Council and opens the way for Russia to publicly commit soldiers and weaponry to the long-running struggle between Ukrainian forces and Moscow-backed rebels. A 2015 peace agreement put a halt to the fighting, but the carnage has continued to burn and has reached a peak in recent weeks as a result of the larger disaster. Putin portrayed Ukraine as a vital part of Russian history, saying that eastern Ukraine was old Russian territory and that he was convinced the Russian people would back his move in a long televised speech. Putin said, "I deem it necessary to make a decision that should have been made a long time ago, to immediately recognize the independence and sovereignty of the Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic." He claimed that Ukraine never had a history of true sovereignty and that post-Soviet Ukraine demanded it all from Moscow without offering anything in return. Putin revealed his position in phone conversation to the presidents of Germany and France, who expressed regret, according to the Kremlin, and was afterwards seen issuing the directive on national television. Moscow's decision may jeopardize a last-minute meeting with US President Joe Biden to deter Russia from attacking Ukraine. Russia opposes any intention of attacking its neighbor, but it has warned of vague military technical measures unless it obtains broad security assurances, including a declaration that Ukraine would never join NATO. The news comes as tensions in Ukraine are at an all-time high. Satellite photos also seem to reveal additional Russian military deployments near the Ukrainian border. During a phone conversation with Putin, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz reminded him that any effort to recognize the sovereignty of the separatist territories in Donbas would jeopardize the Minsk agreements, which were intended to resolve a lengthy battle in eastern Ukraine. Scholz also encouraged Putin to defuse the crisis in eastern Ukraine. His administration stated that he will discuss the matter with Ukrainian and French authorities. France and Germany are mediating the war in eastern Ukraine between Kiev and Russia-backed separatist rebels. According to the Elysee Palace, French President Emmanuel Macron summoned an urgent national security conference on Monday to consider recent events related to the Ukraine conflict. Russia has been repeatedly cautioned by the West not to recognize the separatist territories of Donetsk and Luhansk, and the European Union's foreign policy leader Joseph Borrell has stated that if Putin recognizes Ukraine's rebel areas as independent, the European Union would act to put sanctions on Russia. Well, we'd like to know your thoughts and responses. Share them in the comments down below, and also share this news and support us through subscribing to our channel. Stay tuned for the real stuff on Next News Hour.